Trains, trucks, and good old country music with the Yanki and the Brit on RTM Radio.
Start. You were shooting down tequila, aiming for my heart. You zeroed in, flashed a grin and said, "You're my next mistake." I took your hand, danced to the band, and bought a few more drinks. I could see it coming from a mile away. That train wreck I called darling, jumping tracks today. There's a guy she met on the internet. She said his rich. Had to laugh while she packed, 'cause thought a crazy bitch. Don't let that door hit you in the ass. You ain't the first to walk away, you're just the last. I got shit to do, you best make it fast. Don't let that door hit you in the ass. She got all pissed off, I was glad to see her go. That bipolar princess is just too much to hold. It was fun, but now it's done, no need to drag it out. She flipped the bird, but my last word I just had to shout. Don't let that door hit you in the ass. You ain't the first to walk away, you're just the last. I got shit to do, you best make it fast. Don't let that door hit you in the ass. First to walk away, you're just the last. I got shit to do, you best make it fast. Don't let that door hit you in the ass.
Amen.
Miles and miles of Texas.
There is miles and miles of Texas. To kind of sum it up for you, Texas is about 800 miles wide by 500 miles
really? Wow.
high. Yeah, it is. You can go to about the 800 and some mile marker going east to west, and then it's about 500 miles or so from all the way down the tip, clear up yonder here to just over there, our neck of the woods, 35 or so, around that area.
And it's a beautiful place. 800 miles of pure beauty over here.
That's freaking gorgeous around here. Texas is absolutely beautiful. And you know, Uncle Larry lives way the hell down at the bottom. He lives where it's really hot. We live where it gets nice and hot. So it just depends on how you look at things.
I couldn't stand it where Larry lives.
Nah, I couldn't either. That's too hot, no matter what. But hey, what's going on, Mr. Dan Conley? 1,000 miles. Man, that's a long ride.
He's 1,000 miles and 1,072 miles from us. Is that how you say it over here?
What?
These guys are whinging in the chat room about the cold snow in Ohio.
Well, Brenda says there's no snow, it's just cold.
You whinge about the cold too.
Me?
Yeah.
I hate the friggin' cold, man. What was I saying today? And it was 70-some degrees. I'm yelling I need to put my hoodie on because it's cold. It's terrible. I hate that. Hey, Jess McNear is going to be with us here at 8 o'clock, so that's cool. She's got some awesome tunes. We'll be playing that here directly. Sunday, we didn't have Jess on last night, so she'll be here tonight. That's why we are here. And it's just another good night for some country music, that's for sure. Nice to see you guys tuning in. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Oh, other than that, not much to say. Just the weather is we got some storm warnings out and blah, blah, blah. In fact, give this a listen.
You may have missed it, but an actual cold front came on through, brought drier air to Texoma around 9 to 12 o'clock in the morning. But it was dry, and the winds only shifted to the north. You probably didn't notice it. It was a light breeze, and we finished the day with very dry air at the surface. That let us warm up nicely into the 80s. The sun went down at 7:41. But I want you to see these little tiny appendages hanging down from the clouds up here. It's trying to rain, but it can't because it falls into the dry air and it's evaporating. And of course that dry air also brought us that beautiful sunset. And of course we had clear skies as we went into the evening hours, just high thin clouds. That and the dry air have let the temperatures start to tumble. We're now down to 57 in Ada, and we're down to 68 degrees in Sherman after a high of 84. So we've fallen very quickly after the sun went down. You probably noticed the chill in the air and winds coming out of the northwest and northeast, and you can see right down here where the front is, those winds are still southerly over by the Arklatex. Now this front's going to get out of here, and we're going to have the drier air filter its way on in. So morning low temperatures are going to be dropping down into the 40s and the 50s. 48 in Ada, 49 in Pauls Valley, and most of us will be in the low 50s for tomorrow morning's low temperatures. So it's going to seem comfortably cool tomorrow morning. Then we're going to warm up still nicely.
Not to be confused with comfortably numb.
We're going to start off, and as we go into the morning hours, around 7 o'clock, we'll have clouds start to move in. It'll ride up over that front down to the south. Then that front, which is now stationary, is going to start to move its way northward. As it does, we'll see showers, but they'll be in the warm sector south of this stationary front. We could have a few sprinkles in here, so I'm only giving a 30% chance of a spring shower. But as we go on into the day on Monday morning, we're still pretty good shape overnight into Monday, so I'm not expecting severe weather tomorrow. Any severe weather is going to stay down to the south, and it'll be marginal. And so unless we break the cap tomorrow afternoon, which I don't expect because we've got that dry, stable air over us. Now we go on into Monday, and we're going to notice that we'll have a blast of showers in the morning on Monday, followed by another line of showers. It'll start to move its way on in as we go into the evening on Monday evening. This is where we have our risk of having some large hail and some gusty winds and some very heavy rain, and that's going to continue through the day on Tuesday. But by the time we make it to Monday evening, aside from that swath of rain that pushes its way up to the north, we're going to be looking basically at not a lot of rain. But then, as we get into Tuesday and Wednesday, we could be looking at picking up another 2 to 3 inches of rain, all thanks to this big upper-level low, which is going to get legs and swing its way down to the south and move its way in across us. So, in simple terms, we're going to be warming up tomorrow back into the 70s, won't be into the 80s, but we'll warm up nicely. We could have a spring shower, and the heaviest rain is going to be coming not on Monday or even tomorrow, not a washout, but it'll be overnight into Tuesday, all day Tuesday, and then ending on Wednesday with cooler temperatures to finish out the week.
You rolling with the Yanki and the Brit, the RTM radio network. You understand me?
Sounds like it's going to be a little wet this week.
My family left St. Louis in the year of 63. No brothers and no sisters, just mom and dad and me. The fever took my mother and the Indians took my dad. Left me all alone out here when I was just a lad. I made it down to Laramie, just barely did survive.
Swapped 2 mules for a stallion and bought a 45. I practiced on my quick draw till I knew that I was fast. I took what each town had to give from behind a bandit's mask. Bank in Reno, and out the door I ran where the sheriff waited in the street, a rifle in his hand. I reached for my pistol as the sheriff drew his bead. Saw the flash, felt the blow that knocked me off my feet. I woke up 2 days later in a cage of brick and steel, with a bandage wrapped around the stub where my arm used to be. They took me off to prison when I was well enough to leave. Gave me several years to think about the man that crippled me. In mind when they set me free, headed straight to Reno for the man who did this thing to me. I asked where I could find him, but much to my dismay, the man I sought laid to rest while I was locked away. So I rode up to the graveyard that overlooked the town. I found the old man's tombstone, knelt upon the ground. I laid my Bible on his grave, and in a trembling voice I thanked him for not killing me when he had the choice. And I know he watches over me in our church today, just outside of Reno, where the one-armed preacher prays. Many a story had been told around the bonfire.
A fire of passion deep down inside, regret and tears I cannot hide.
But I have a fire burns round me.
I've thrown in dreams, emotions fight.
Memories blaze to shed a light. Bonfire ignites from within me. Light up the night celebration, festival of light. It's tradition, burning bright. Fire ignites the way. Sharing in a song, playing music, a single spark. People help build it, swirling up in smoke. All pain melts away. Feel the heat, sparks fly. Sharing warmth right in our eyes. Love in the bonfire. Love in the bonfire. I had sticks and stones, I've got old bones.
The universe is never wrong.
You're the right one to come along. Bonfires lit, burning desire.
There's no accidents in life.
We'll keep the sun alive till early morn. This bonfire's going strong, giving us strength to carry on. Light up festival of light. It's tradition, burning bright, fiery nights away. Sharing in a song, playing music, a single spark. People help build it, swirling up in smoke, or pain melts away. Feel the heat, sparks fly. Sharing warmth, right in our arms, loving a bonfire, loving a bonfire. It's burning in me, it's burning in me, it's burning in me. You gotta love one another. Celebration, festival of lights, burning tradition, burning bright, fiery nights away. And it's all of us together, sharing in a song, playing music, a single spark. People help building, swirling up in smoke, or pavement. And it's all of us together. Feel the heat, sparks fly. Sharing warmth, right in our arms. Loving a bonfire. It's burning, loving a bonfire. It's burning in me. And it's all of us together. It's burning in me. It's burning, loving a bonfire in me. Loving a bonfire.
Anne-Marie Paserno, Donna Joe, and Benny Pitzinger. Bonfire. Yankee and the Brit Sunday.
Yes,
Jess McNear
good
coming up with
evening,
us here in just a
Sunday.
little bit. Hey?
I says, good evening, Sunday night. Oh
Yes.
my gosh, it's gorgeous out there.
It's
Been a bit of a dismal day, but it's been just beautiful, hasn't it?
a couple big storms over there. I think they're
nice.
going to miss us. It looks like they're just going to go over our heads, so to speak.
Like everything else.
Huh?
Like everything else.
Yeah. They're just up north of the Red River. It looks like. It doesn't look like they're going to come down this far, but we'll see. You never know. Could change course at any time. Of course, it won't be long. That nasty spring weather will be your tornado season, if you will. That's always an exciting point in our
When's that?
year.
April and May?
Anytime now until
Oh,
May, end of May, middle of May, just depends, you know. And then, of course, all summer long, there's always chances of it, but spring is always the worst time.
Oh, lovely.
Being down here in the beginning of Tornado Alley, it's always creepy. You can watch the storms grow and move north, or watch them start up there in Kansas and come this way. It's all nasty shit.
And we've literally had them about 2 miles away from here, and then suddenly they've just changed direction.
I know, thank God.
That's pretty creepy.
They can keep doing that. I don't have a single bit of problem with that. No sirree, Bob, Carol, Ted, and
I
Alice.
do have issues with the tornadoes ripping off the side of our favourite ice cream stand, though.
Which one was that?
Sonic, don't you remember the...
Oh, yeah, tore the canopy off and tore the sign out. And yeah,
Now, I draw the line at that.
who's kicking Thomas up the backside? What for?
Oh, I said kicks Thomas up the backside for Thomas. Oh my gosh, what did I write there? It was meant for Sharon to say kick Thomas up the backside, and of course, I'm writing stupid tonight.
What else is new? Well, good night, Sharon, anyways. Oh, isn't that a cool song, Dan? I love that. Some awesome stuff. And, of course, you can hear Donna Joe above and beyond everything else, which, that's how it goes, I guess. Here's Bill Weaver, burning the old school down.
Upon a time we could run them down the line, nowhere was too far to go. We took pride in our ride, we'd find some like-minded guys on the CB radio. We'd leave Oklahoma City, didn't seem like just a minute we'd be rolling into old LA. It took the fun out of trucking, but expect me to feel lucky that I've said so much and don't get paid. Well, they're burning the old school down, torching our way of life. They poured diesel fuel all around the foundation, didn't take it very long to ignite. As the flames are getting hotter,
ourselves some water and maybe we can put it out. Or we can watch the smoke roll while they torch all we know while burning the old school down. Heck it, boys. Shove it in the big hole, hammer down, let it roll, leaves shaking off the trees. We do our job, proudly straight pipes, singing loudly, bringing people all the things they need. We kept the wheels rolling, that's the job we were doing when you see us rolling through your town. Now with the politicians in it, didn't take them just a minute, started burning the old school down. Well, they're burning the old school down, torching our way of life. They poured diesel fuel all around the foundation, didn't take it very long to ignite. As the flames are getting hotter, better find ourselves some water and maybe we can put it out. Or we can watch the smoke roll while they torch all we know by burning the old school down. Didn't take it very long to ignite. As the flames are getting hotter, better find ourselves some water and maybe we can put it out. Or we can watch the smoke roll while they torch our window by burning the old school down. Yeah, we can watch the smoke roll while they torch our window by burning the old school down. Put that fire out, boys. Let's do it.
Billy Lord, Living in Sin.
Still tremble when I touch you, even after all these years. An angel smile, the devil's touch. I'm here to quiet all your fears. He doesn't have to find out, and I don't care about no ring. We got a secret more sacred than a vow now. We protest too much just to do it again. And I know that you're in love with him, and it's stable, safe and saccharine. Don't turn your back on me, we got this fire within. And let's keep living in sin. Let's keep living in sin. Let's keep living in sin. Sometimes I see you crying, but the pain is worth the high. We stopped a million times, only to find we can't run, but we can hide. And I'll protect what we share together, and you can keep your happy home. But when you need a release, come running to me. In these arms you're never alone, and I know that you're him, and it's stable, safe and saccharine. Don't turn your back on me, we got this fire within. And let's keep living in sin. 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 Let's keep living in sin.
more than music. More than music. It's a state of mind.
Don't stop. Let's go.
It's a way of life.
Come on!
And there's nobody that throws down country better than this.
On the RTM Radio Network.
It's Blizzard Lick, y'all. They come to hook and book. Once you see Ron and Bobby, too late. It's good. It's Blizzard Lick, baby. They snatch and grab some. If you don't pay your bills, nowhere that you can run. Blizzard Lick. Blizzard Lick.
You're listening to the Yanki and the Brit on
RTM Radio Network. And it ain't the Yankee and the Brit, it's the Brit and Yankee.
I'm sorry, my piece of paper says the Yankee and the Brit.
You gotta put a duh in front of either one of them. And actually, it's the. For those of us who speak proper English
No.
and have a plethora of a perfected vocabulary.
In other words, what he's trying to say is...
Do not be obtuse to me today, Amy. Do not.
He does not have a plethora of knowledge.
Oh, yes, I do.
But he's trying to say Yankee and the Brit show.
RTM Radio Network. Join in, because somebody on that show still thinks Johnny Cage is a pay toy.
You don't pay your bills, nowhere that you can run. Blizzard Lick. Blizzard Lick. Y'all know me, sing it. It's Blizzard Lick, y'all. They come to hook and book. Once you see Ron and Bobby, too late. It's good. It's Blizzard Lick, baby. They snatch and grab some. If you don't pay your bills, nowhere that you can run. Blizzard Lick. Blizzard Lick. Another day, another dollar. They gon' holler. You got leg when they hook that hitch. That's how they do it, Bo. So don't act like you don't know. They come to get 'em, baby. So you better just pay your bill. Once he put Bobby on ya, y'all know it's about to get real. He get on you like a bum on a Cheeto. Hook and book, son, they gon' repo. This here is all that they know. Got family friends, that's how they roll. It's Blizzard Lick, y'all. They come to hook and book. Once you see Ron and Bobby, too late. It's good. It's Blizzard Lick, baby. They snatch and grab, son. If you don't pay your bills, nowhere that you can run. Blizzard Lick. Blizzard Lick. Y'all know Miss Amy, don't ya? She run the whole show. Trying to keep Orion in line. Too late for Bobby, though. Back to the Lizard lot. Gonna have a barbecue. Don't matter who you is. Don't pay, they will at you. Right here on True TV. Tune in where y'all can see. God bless the USA. It's Lizard Lick, Bo, every day. It's Lizard Lick, y'all. They come to hook and book. Once you see Ron and Bobby, too late. It's good. It's Lizard Lick, baby. They snatch and grab, son. If you don't pay your bills, nowhere that you can run. Lizard Lick. Lizard Lick. Quit with that hitch.
Colt Ford and a Lizard Lick tune. Just another one of those, another one of those great guests we've had on the show over the years.
Yes, I dug up an old promo today where they was promoing the show. We thought
I know
we'd
a few
together.
people seem to have got confused and thought that that was coming up, and no, if you'd read the dates on there, was that from 15?
Either 16 or 17. I think it was 16, I think.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, either way. We had a lot of fun with those guys. Wish we could have got them back on here. We almost did one time. I don't know what happened. Then they said they couldn't come back on because they were working on getting a new show going, and of course now they're not doing the show, so I don't know what's up with that, but it was pretty cool. Had a lot of fun with those guys. All right, stop the noise. I'm trying to talk over here. Thank you. All right, so anyways, Jess McNear is going to be with us, so we have some Jessica McNear tunage here for you guys. We'll play a few of these, and hopefully she'll be here in about 15 minutes or so. So check these out. Jess McNear, this one is Leaving Home.
You're listening to the Yanki and the Brit on the RTM Radio Network.
I take it back. It's Jessica McNear and Follow Me Down.
Where the blue sky
do you think of that, huh? Some nice stuff. This gal's got it all going on over here. Let's try another one out here. Leaving Home with Jessica McNear.
Monday morning came too soon. Boxes sitting on the floor. One last look around my room, and I'm headed out the door. I kissed my mama goodbye. I'm leaving home. Took a million memories. I packed them all and put them all away. Letting go. I'll make my way to Tennessee. I saved my crying for the highway. Daddy, I'll be fine. I've gotta go. July sky never looked so blue. Heading west across 80. The only life I ever knew, I left behind that Saturday. I waved my mama goodbye. I'm leaving home. Took a million memories. I packed them all and put them all away. Letting go. I'll make my way to Tennessee. I saved my crying for the highway. Daddy, I'll be fine. I've gotta go. I'll take the road less traveled. I've got to follow my heart. I'm leaving home. Took a million memories. I packed them all and put them all away. Letting go. I'll make my way to Tennessee. I saved my crying for the highway. Daddy, I'll be fine. I've gotta go. I've gotta go. Daddy, I'll be fine. I gotta go. Daddy, I gotta go. Yeah.
Jessica McNear. Leaving Home. What a cool tune, man. Gal's really got it all going on. It's some great stuff. Here's Runaway with Me.
him to pick me up. He pulls in the driveway with his pickup truck. His radio cranking that country song. I hop in with nothing to do but sing along. What we want lies up ahead, so let's get going. Baby, let's run away, nothing to make us stay. Now let's pack your truck and leave today. I don't know where to go, but there's one thing I know. Let's ride off in the sunset, let our hearts be free, baby. Run away with me. I just can't wait to get out of here. The road ahead seems crystal clear. So what are we waiting for? Let's drive away. 'Cause I love you more than words can say. What we want lies up ahead, so let's get going. Baby, let's run away, nothing to make us stay. Let's pack your truck and leave today. I don't know where to go, but there's one thing I know. Let's ride off in the sunset, let our hearts be free, baby. Run away with me. Baby, let's run away, nothing to make us stay. Now let's pack your truck and leave today. I don't know where to go, but there's one thing I know. Let's ride off in the sunset, let our hearts be free, baby. Run away with me. Run away with me.
Join the Yanki and Brit this Saturday night for another great rising star for chat, a laugh, and some great music on the RTM Radio Network.
Thank you, Samo. Yankee and the Brit, Sunday night. Jess McNear is here. Hello.
Good evening.
Hey everybody, how are you?
Doing all right. How y'all doing?
We are doing great.
I hope you're not going to be sniffling all over the telephone tonight.
I'm going to try my best. I got my honey and my tea ready, so.
Oh, good girl. Loving honey. That's my favorite.
What did you say? You've got a cup of tea?
Yes.
Oh, my kind of girl.
Yes, tea drinker, of course.
Nothing like a spot of tea. What do you have, just a cold?
Allergies. It's crazy here in Nashville. Like, every single year around this time, it's just like, it sounds like I have the flu, but I really don't.
How are you supposed to sing with a throat like that?
Yeah, well, it's everybody here, too. Everybody that here that sings is going through the same thing, so. We all sound like dudes.
That's terrible. What a way to go. So what's the story? How's things in Nashville? Everything working out?
Everything's going well. Got some new music in the works this year. Coming out with a new 5-song EP, and I'm doing a lot of songwriting right now. So hopefully we'll get that out in early fall is my goal.
We were just playing some of your tunes, and my God, you got a voice on you, girl.
Thank you.
Yeah, it sounds
lots
great.
Lots of years of practice.
I would so. How long you been doing it? Or I should say, how long? When did you start singing? Let's start at the beginning.
I started singing really since I was really little, but I mean, in front of people, probably around 10 or 11. And the first song the first time I ever sang in front of everybody was at a friend's wedding. It was my mom's best friend's wedding, and I just went up to the DJ and I said, "Hey, I want to sing this," and it was like on like Donkey Kong after that. So I didn't start professionally though until I was about 16. I started taking vocal lessons and and then sorry.
No, that's all right. I thought you were done. Go ahead.
And then I kind of wasn't sure what I really wanted to do. I just knew that I could sing. And so about 19, 20 years old, I decided, you know what, I really want to go for it. And I moved to Nashville when I was 20. And it was kind of an eye-opener, but it was really good for me. And that's pretty much the story in a nutshell.
You play any instruments?
I play a little bit of piano, and I'm learning guitar.
Ooh, piano. That always adds a nice little flavor to everything.
Yeah, I love piano. So.
When did you start playing the piano?
About around the time I started taking vocal lessons, because I wanted to be able to practice on my own at home. So in between lessons and stuff like that, and it was very basic. It was very beginner then. And then when I moved to Nashville, realized that if I wanted to be in competition with everybody else, I needed to, learn a little bit more. So it's been really great for songwriting purposes, for sure.
Are you from Tennessee?
No, I am originally from Pennsylvania, little town north of Pittsburgh.
Oh, no. Where at? What town is that?
It's called Freedom. It's like 45 minutes north of Pittsburgh, near Ohio.
I know right where it is.
Really fun.
I know exactly where it is. I'm from Ohio.
Really?
Yeah, and Texas is where I belong.
Yeah.
I lived in Nashville, too, outside of Nashville, out in Kingston Springs, if you know where that is.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
What, is that making that much noise?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. He's just been sat here wiping his hands and
My
his
hands are
microphone's
sweaty.
picking it up. And I'm like saying, will you shut up? He comes on here when we have an interview and he clips his fingernails and all sorts of stuff. And he's lights his cigarettes and picks his nose and scratches his arse.
I'm just your ordinary average guy, that's all. We do gross stuff.
Sounds pretty accurate there.
Well, how long ago did you leave Pennsylvania?
I moved here in 2010, so I've been in Nashville about 8 years.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
So you like it there?
Yes, love it. I miss home sometimes, of course, but I feel like I found my place, the place I need to be. Of course, everyone else is moving here now, so it's kind of getting crowded.
I know. That's what it's like here in Texas. Everybody's coming down here, too. It's too many people.
Yeah, it's kind of insane. Thinking about maybe moving a little bit outside of town because it's getting too populated, but love Tennessee for sure.
Tell me you don't miss the weather.
I don't miss the weather.
I don't either, man. I have no use for that cold, nasty stuff. I'd rather be here in 100 degrees than live up there in that 0 degrees.
Absolutely.
And the mud and the slop. Oh, I hate the north. I've grown to hate that so bad.
Yep. And I just remember I was like 4 years old when we had that big blizzard up there.
Oh,
and
geez, yeah.
we had a blizzard too the year before I moved to Nashville. Like my car was covered, and I was like, I'm done with this.
See, everything happens for a reason.
Yep, that's true. That's very true.
Do you have your own band?
I do. Yes, got a 5-piece band. I've got drums. I've got bass. I've got electric guitar. I've got keys, and I've got fiddle.
Do they travel with you all the time, or are they just when you're, in a studio?
They travel, and they kind of all have their own thing going on too. The fiddle player, she's kind of her own artist as well. Her name, I don't know if you've heard of her before. Her name's Lacey Carpenter, but she's pretty popular in Texas as well, and she lives here in Nashville. But everybody else travels. Some travel with just me, some travel with multiple artists. So,
are they people you met down there, or some of them from up north?
Nope, everybody met here in Nashville, and we're all from different places.
So you got like a whole new set of friends in a whole new world.
Yes, absolutely. It's kind of interesting, and nobody's ever from Nashville, so like everybody I meet is from somewhere else.
I know we have a good friend, and he's a friend of mine that I worked with in Ohio when I lived up there, and he's in Nashville now. They do kind of between heavy metal and rock kind of stuff, but they're doing real good around Nashville, I guess.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I didn't know that kind of music.
Thing.
I didn't know that kind of music survived around there, really.
Honestly, lately, there's a whole lot of different genres that have been coming into Nashville. A lot of people from LA and New York are moving in, and there's a lot of pop and rock and R&B making their way to Nashville. But, I mean, the staple is country. I mean, that's never going to go away. So,
is it the music that's bringing them there, or is it just Tennessee and the country and the weather and that kind of thing?
I think it's a mixture of everything. I would say music, there's a lot of business here, a lot of opportunities as far as work. And it's just really great weather. It's a nice, place to live.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I do have a question. Do you at all
nobody said you could speak.
Feel like you've had to sell your soul being in Nashville, doing what you do? Because the reason that I ask is that we've had a lot of artists on here that they've all headed that way, but when they get there, they love them, but they want them to change. They don't want them to be themselves and be the style that they've created. So I guess what I'm asking is, did you have to change who you are and what you do and your style to fit in there?
I personally have not done that yet, and I personally don't wish to do that moving forward. I believe that everybody kind of develops as they get further into the business. But I feel like, if you have made it per se and you're in front of a label and they want to change everything about you, I don't think it's worth signing. I don't think it's worth working with somebody that just wants to totally change you. And so I've heard both sides of the story. I have friends that have gotten deals that they never had to change a thing and it worked out for them. But I've also heard the horror stories where, they wanted to change every single thing about them and they felt like they had to be able to make it, and I don't think that's true. I think if you find the right person to work with you, the right label to work with you, that they're going to accept you for you, and they're just going to enhance you.
Yeah.
I guess as long as that's all they're doing, that's fine. I don't see any problem with that because that's the next step forward, I think.
And if you are willing to change who and what you do, you've got to be comfortable with. That decision. It's I don't know. So anyway, what is your earliest musical memory? Sorry, we have a great big dog thundering around the place. And you can hear him walking around.
Hi, Jessica. I'm Alfred.
Hello.
See, she said hello to you.
He's our little radio dog.
She's a nice girl. How do you know? You never met her. Because she just sounds nice. Okay.
This one's not a poodle.
Okay.
Yeah, she's not a poodle. She's a human. Is that all right? Oh, yeah, that's fine.
This one's got 2 legs. Maybe not as hairy as you.
What? 2 legs? That's weird. Look out, he's got a big
I'm nice, I promise.
Go on, you go lay down for a little bit. When we're done, I'll let you out. Go on. Thanks, buddy. Okay.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, go ahead. Say it again.
Yes, what's your earliest musical memory when you was young and good-looking and had little tiny legs?
I was kind of a crazy child. I was, very eccentric. But I was really shy up until, I started singing, in my later years. So I would put on a show. I would always dance on the coffee table for everybody. And my mom has proof of that. And I'm like, please hide that because nobody can see that. But I would always hop up on the dining or the living room table and just put on a show for everybody.
Well, that's cool, though. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Do you? Is that all you do now is music, or do you have another job?
Well, everybody in Nashville has a day job, whether they want to admit it or not. I'm an Uber driver.
Oh, yeah? How's that working out?
And it's awesome. I like it because I get to meet people that come to visit, and if they're, if I have a show or something, I can, hey, I'm playing at 6 o'clock, come see me. I don't have to, go by anybody's rules. I make my own hours. I drive when I want. And I just get to meet new people, and it's kind of a really awesome opportunity for an artist.
Have you met any weirdos or anything like that?
But nobody that's ever really creeped me out, so that's probably a good thing.
Well, that's a cool job. I've never heard. We haven't had anybody on the show that does that kind of thing, so that's different.
Yeah. So.
What did you do before you did that, or before you? I don't know. What did you do before you got into actually singing all the time?
I was a server and bartender, and the funny part about that is I'm actually going to be going back to that. But John Rich is opening a new place in Nashville here on Broadway, and I auditioned for him 2 weeks ago, and he hired me as a singer, but he also hired me as a bartender for his new venue. I'm going to be transitioning back to that, but when I first moved to town, I was a server and bartender. A lot of people do that too, and it pays the bills, and it gives you that flexibility to still do music. So.
And you still meet a lot of the, if you're in the right kind of bar, you still meet a lot of the high rollers, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Wow, that's
and it's
pretty
popping
wild.
natural. So.
Have you had to do the waitress thing?
I'm sorry?
Have you had to do the waitress thing yet?
Yeah, that's kind of where I started, and then I moved into bartending. But actually, when I was in Pittsburgh or up home, I took a bartending class because that's what I really wanted to do when I moved here, besides music. And it kind of helped me get in the door a little bit more. And so I waitressed for a little bit, and then I moved into the bar like maybe 6 months later. So bartending's a lot more fun.
How do you keep up with the hours? I mean, you have to. I mean, obviously you practice singing, you go to the studio, you work. I mean, that must keep you on your toes.
Yeah, it's definitely tiring sometimes, for sure. Especially when you're traveling in the summer, too. I mean, you go out for a weekend, you go for a couple of days, and then you're right back to work on Monday. And then, Thursday night or Friday morning, you're leaving again. So it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I guess.
So I guess you have to provide earplugs for your Uber taxi customers.
Yeah, that's true.
Is that from singing too much or talking too much?
Yeah, I wondered, did she sing to her customers?
A little bit of both. And, most of the time when they find out I'm a singer, they'll make me sing in the car for them. They're like, I want to make sure that you can actually sing. I'm like, okay. So.
Why? Would they think you were making that up?
I mean, some people do. I don't know. I think people are intrigued when they come to Nashville, especially when it's their first time, and they're like, they get really excited when they know somebody can sing.
Yeah, I suppose. They may not have heard of you, but it's like, wow, she's a singer from Nashville. How cool.
Yeah, they must get in the taxi and think, oh, everybody sings around here.
Yeah, I'm like, believe me, I'm not the only one. You're going to find that out in about 5 minutes.
Oh, I'm sure. I can imagine how many people are vying for everybody's attention all the time.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
But
it's fun.
Do you do any Facebook Live shows at all?
Yeah, so I do Facebook Lives every single Monday.
Really? We got to get the link. I want to hear that.
So I'll either, sing by myself, or I'll have my guitar player come and play with me, and we'll kind of go back and forth. But it's every Monday, and I call it Music Monday.
Where do we find you at?
It's on my music page on Facebook at Jess McNear Music. And I always go live on that page, and then I share it on my personal page, too.
You might need to put a space in between the names.
I might. I'm used to typing web addresses.
MC.
It is MC. See? I told you.
There you go.
All right. Nothing like having the wife right there at your side.
So do you have a musical family?
A little bit, yes. My dad was always in bands. He's a lead guitar player. He doesn't sing, but my mom, my mom never pursued music, but she's a decent singer. And my dad sings a little bit, but he's always been a guitar player. And then his grandfather was a guitar player as well. It skipped a generation and then went to him and then came to me. So.
What type of music did you grow up listening to, around your parents?
My dad was like heavy metal, which is kind of crazy. He was like 80s rocker. But I was always around country, like old country music, because I spent a lot of time at my grandparents' house, and my mom and dad worked most of the days during the week, and so they would help, babysit, and I would always school country and, from the 40s on up. So it's kind of a little bit of a mixture. And then when I was young, pop music was popular, so I kind of got, I got rock, I got pop, I got country, and I really like everything. I don't, discriminate against any genre, really.
Are your parents from Pennsylvania, born and raised there?
Yes, both of them were. My dad lived in Arizona for a little bit and then came back to Pennsylvania, and then my mom lived in Florida before they met, and they had both ended up back in Pennsylvania. And then they actually moved down here in Nashville 2 years ago, so we're close again, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, my mom did the same thing when my brother moved to Texas before I did. Then I moved down here, and my mom one day I went to Ohio to visit, and we're moving to Texas, and if my sons are going to be in Texas, I'm moving to Texas. she grabbed my dad by the nape of the neck and said, "Come on, we're going." And next thing you know, I'm going up there to move them and all their goodies down here. They sold everything and left the whole life behind, and here they are.
Exactly what they did. They're like, I want to be near you. And there's two. I have two brothers and a sister. Two of them are still up in Pennsylvania, and then my other brother lives here in Nashville too. So there's two of us here, and then there's two of them back in Pennsylvania.
Well, I guess you can't have a famous daughter and live far away, huh?
Mom wasn't going to have it.
If you don't mind my asking, because me being from the north, what did your parents do for jobs?
My mom is a nurse, and she works in the cardiac center in Nashville. And my dad is a welder. He's been a welder for a lot of years. He builds parts for airplanes and like restaurant utility stuff. Like he makes all kinds of stuff.
Is that what he did in Pennsylvania too?
Yeah.
I just being from Northeast Ohio and Northwestern Pennsylvania, I'm always they must have been a coal miner or something.
Pittsburgh's a steel town, so that's pretty much.
That's what I was going to say next. You either worked in Youngstown at the steel mill or you worked in Pittsburgh at the steel mill. So I know that's I just can't get that out of my head. I guess it's born and raised with it stuck into your soul. I suppose everybody was blue collar workers.
Yep, that's true.
What do you do? Are you in the studio now, or is your EP? You said an EP you were working on?
I don't want to do a full album. I just want to do like 5 or 6 songs because I haven't released anything in a couple years, and I'm really working on something new, kind of a new sound maybe. But I want it to be right, so I've been really focusing on the songwriting right now. And then hopefully I'll be in the studio in the maybe like midsummer, and my hope is to have it released by early fall.
Now, these songs we've been playing here now tonight, are they already on an album, or how are they out there?
Actually, everything, physical copies, they're gone. I just didn't reorder them, but they're all available on iTunes, and they're all available on Reverb Nation and Spotify.
Very cool. So how do you... I'm not sure how to put it into words so it makes any sense. I don't know.
Spit it out, will you?
I'll think about it in a minute. Go ahead. You got something? Because I'll have to put that in some kind of order.
So what kind of things are you writing about for these new songs? Is it life experiences? Is it, what is it?
Especially up until this point, most of my songs are personal life experiences or someone else's personal life experience. And that will still be carried over until this new EP, but I'm really wanting to do something. I've never really had that like fun party song or club song, which I would really like to accomplish on this EP. And just like some just true country pop. I really have a rock influence because of my dad, and kind of just revisiting a little bit of everything, a little bit of old school like 90s country mixed with some rock and pop, but I just never really had that fun party song, and that's my number one goal, and it's probably going to be my single once I have it. But I've been co-writing a lot too, and kind of working with some other writers, and it's been working out really well. And getting different perspectives from other people is really great too.
So did you figure out what you wanted to ask?
No, I totally lost it now, so I just have to wait till it comes back.
Well, Randy always asks a particular question every single week.
All right, I will. And the other, are you married?
No, I am not, but I am dating and been in love with my drummer for 4 years.
You almost sounded proud of the fact you weren't married.
Everybody asks that because everybody's just waiting on him to ask me. And if he was on here listening right now, which he might be, he's probably going to kill me. But
well, come on, mister. Get it together. She's waiting on you.
Right. Live on the Yanki and the Brit show. Don't turn him down, will you?
Now, where is he from? Is he from Pennsylvania or Tennessee? Or
no, he is from Houston, Texas.
Look, mister, get over there and grab up that gal. She's been educated in the North. She lives in Tennessee in the South. You can't go wrong with this woman. What is wrong with you, boy? Come over there and put a can of Texas whoop ass on you.
And she dances on tables.
It's even better.
Even better, yeah.
At least you don't have to worry about the pole falling down in the bedroom.
Exactly.
No, that's sweet.
Stick a coffee table on the bed.
Oh, you've probably seen the videos where the girls will pole dance in their house and the pole will fall down and they'll break their neck or something. See, you dance on the table. Hell, the worst they can do is flip you on the floor. She's got it made. She's got it all going on there, mister. Get over there and get that taken care of today. Right now.
I think he's working on it. He's waiting on the right time, and I'm like, okay, this year, please. Thank you.
You know what? The right time is when it runs through your mind. That's the right time. Don't wait. Don't hesitate.
That's right.
I had three practice runs before I met Donna.
Oh, you smooth operator.
That's funny. Yeah, neither one of us have been married or have kids, so we're kind of enjoying that right now. But you know.
Yeah. Oh, you guys got your whole cool life ahead of you. You could get famous, and he can live off your coattails. You can't beat that.
Yeah, never know. So we'll see.
All righty. Not bad for an old Pennsyltucky girl.
And he still forgot to ask you the question that you like.
Oh, yeah. What do you drive? I bet you drive a smart car.
A smart car?
So, I drive a Honda Accord, and it's a 2009, and it's the best car I've ever had.
That ain't a four-wheel drive truck. What kind of country girl is that?
No, I know. Well, that's my next vehicle. As soon as I have money, I'm getting a truck.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. There you go. Now we're cooking. See, things are getting better as we go.
Well, she sounds like a sensible girl until she says I do.
Well, you know. We all have that issue at one point.
Yeah, that's true.
You at least have to try it once just to see if you like it or not.
Yep.
So, what is your plans for the next few years? You know, do you have any advice to give to your future self?
Just be yourself always, because I feel like as an artist, a lot of us, we tend to get down on ourselves too much. We compare ourselves too much to everyone else. And if you keep doing that, you're not going to, branch out and create something different that's not out there yet. So that would be my advice for myself and anyone else out there that's, trying to make it or that have just entered their first couple years in the business. Just be yourself.
Stay true to yourself.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what a lot of people say. And most of the artists that come on with us are independent artists. Do you consider yourself independent, or are you signed to a label?
Yeah, I'm independent as of right now. Mm-hmm.
Almost all of them say that. Stay true to yourself and don't worry about what the others think, and it'll all work out.
Yep, that's true.
Have you played, or I should say sung, sang, done any rock music? I mean, maybe not recorded it, but I mean, have you attempted to try any of it?
Yeah, I usually... Here in Nashville, you kind of have to do a little bit of everything because the crowd, they don't necessarily all like country. So I usually mix in a little bit of rock and some blues, and I've been told that I should really, try some blues out. I haven't gone that route yet, but you never know. It may be a future thing. Blues rock is not really straight blues. It's got a rock influence, and I really like. I don't know if you remember kind of like the Alanis Morissette rock, which is a little bit more poppy. But
yes.
We love Alanis.
A little bit of that mixed with some Tracy Chapman. That's kind of the vibe I'm going for.
Oh my!
But
so somebody like Joan Jett or some of the old rockers. That's too rocky, or
no? That's perfect.
Yeah, that was some kick-ass stuff back when I was young. Late '70s, early '80s. That stuff really kicked.
Yeah, and that's the kind of stuff my dad played. So that's what the influence is there for sure.
Have you ever played with your dad?
Yeah. So when we both lived at home, and I'm trying to get him to get off his butt and play with me again here in Nashville. I think he's scared, but I said, "You're awesome. You need to play with me." But we used to do shows together up home. He wasn't in his band anymore when I started singing, but he would always do acoustic shows, and we would do full band shows together in Pennsylvania. So
now,
I'm trying to get him to do that here.
He plays guitar?
Yes, he's the lead guitar player. Mm-hmm.
You should get him to bend some strings a little bit and crack the rust out of there, and stick him on Facebook Live a couple times. Let him kind of get back in the swing so we can all see how you guys do together. That'd be awesome.
That would be that's a great idea.
Yeah, I'd love to see you and your father singing. I love that kind of stuff.
It's slightly difficult, though, because of the delay. If you're doing it via the internet. If you do it via the phone, well, I don't think you can do it via the phone as well as via the internet. What do you want, Alfred?
Do you need to go outside that bad? Yes, I need to go out. All right, hang on.
Do you mind if we interrupt this young lady?
Come on, hurry up, Pup. All right.
He is one big giant dog. He's a Great Dane, and he He's a right demanding little devil.
I love animals. That's awesome.
So, do you have plans to travel?
For music or just in general?
Yeah, like tours.
Yeah, so normally we do East Coast states, mostly southern East Coast states, and I would like to get into some different areas. I've never toured out west, and I think it would be kind of different feel for us, but also I've never been further north than Pennsylvania, so the really northern states when it's not snowing would be kind of cool.
Well, of course, make sure you come to Texas.
Yeah, we've actually played in Texas a few times. I remember 2 years ago we played in Houston, and it was about 110 degrees, and I about died, and we were playing outside.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, it was nice, but it was a little too hot for me.
Hey, it's not 6 feet of snow. It's not coming off of Lake Erie, and it's absolutely beautiful. I'll take it any day.
True. That is true.
I will take that any day over living up there. And could you imagine doing a concert up there in December? January? Come on.
Oh, heck no.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe inside.
Stay away from there.
Do you play bar stuff?
Yeah, so normally we kind of got a mixture going on. We do bars and clubs, but we also do a lot of fairs and festivals too, especially in the summer, which is great because you get a little bit of everybody that comes to festivals. Normally in a bar, you get 21 and older, but it's really great to get all genre and all ages when you go to a festival.
Which do you prefer as far as just playing to the crowd?
Honestly, I like both, but if I had to choose, I would say festival because bar crowds can really be hit or miss. They either really are engaged and really love it, or they don't care at all.
I suppose it depends on what time it is and what mood you catch them in.
Yeah, that's very true. But I do like festivals. They're usually outside. You get a really good crowd. And again, it's all ages. It's not, just a group of, 20 to 40. It's everybody. So
now, see, if you play jazz or, you could play in a piano bar somewhere once you learn how to play the piano properly. And then you could play to the snobby crowd with the tuxedos and their noses in the air. And you could sit there and just snob back at them and have a good time.
That would be interesting, yeah.
Wouldn't it, though? All right. Hey, we've got a couple questions I'd like to ask you, I guess. Do you have anything else?
Where can we find your music?
We've run her through the gauntlet, I think.
So, obviously the main spot would be iTunes under my full name, Jessica McNear. Or you can go on my website at jessmcnearmusic.com, and you can download the music right directly from my website, from Reverb Nation, and it's the same place as iTunes. But all of my music is there for you to listen to and download. And then, of course, you can always log on to Spotify and listen there.
JessMcNear.com. Altalier?
Jess McNear Music. JessMcNearmusic.com.
No, that's not the one, Randy.
No, that's fashion, isn't it? Look, that girl's got her boobs hanging out. What is that?
That's not me.
Are you sure?
It's JessMcNear.com.
Jess McNear Music /index /
JessMcNearmusic.com.
Yeah, she's not the one with the titties out.
Okay, well, you never know what she's done. She doesn't have to tell all. All right, I'm just...
Believe me, that's not me.
It's a fashion page, and I clicked on it, and there's all these women wearing these sheer tops and everything. I'm not complaining, but it's just the idea. There you are. All right, nice. Good. Beautiful. Sticking your link in the chat over here. There she is, guys. Go get it. All right, very cool. And your Facebook page, I found that, and I guess I got the right one. It's Jess McNear Music. Oh, wait, that's your web address. Facebook at Jessica McNear Music.
Yes.
Okay.
And all those links, all the social links are on my website as well. So if you just go to the website, you can click on them from there.
Awesome. Is that you with the purple hair?
I wish it was. I actually posted that because I was like, everybody, what would you do if I dyed my hair purple? It's my favorite color. And I've actually been thinking about doing something different as far as my look goes to stand out from everybody else. So nobody on Broadway has purple hair, so.
Well, let me tell you, I put some purple in my hair once, and I tell you what, it looked badass. There was nothing any more cooler than my hair when I had purple in it. And I washed it, and it all came out. And it wasn't permanent. Yeah. It was actually 2 lots of permanent that went in because it just didn't take the first time round. And I'm like, one wash and my hair is like pink.
Oh no.
Yeah. I'm like, no. I was absolutely gutted.
She likes purple. Look at that. Love the hat. That's gorgeous. Purple hat, the purple sweater.
Yeah.
Oh, I tried to tell Donna I love a woman in a hat, and she doesn't want to dress like the queen, so.
He always tells me to wear a hat, and I wear it for about 2 or 3 minutes, and I'm like, what is this thing? Get it off my head. And I always wonder how Americans walk around with baseball caps on their head. It's like you can't see anything above you. I mean,
kick the bird shit out of your eyes. What's wrong with that?
That's one good point. But as Brits, we don't wear baseball caps.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so anyways, are you done now?
I'm done.
Okay, I got 10 questions for you, then we'll let you go.
Oh, the 10 boring. You will lose the
We're going to witness a divorce here in a few minutes. What's your favorite word?
Oh, goodness. I don't know.
Say, oh, goodness, what a boring question.
Just ignore her.
Can we come back to that? Because I'm not sure.
Okay, what's your least favorite word?
Ooh, honestly, the F-bomb, because, I hear it all the time, and it's just, I don't know, I just can't, I don't say it. I mean, I know people, sometimes it's an expression, it's not really, them being rude, but, I hear it so much, it's just, I cringe. I'm just okay, can you, have a conversation without it?
I admit, I say it a lot, but there's a time and a place for it, I think.
When he hits himself with a hammer.
Oh, yeah, when I hit myself with a hammer.
Well, that's a little different. You can't control what comes out when you're hurting.
No, and boy, do I got some winners, too. So did you figure out what your favorite word is?
I usually say nice a lot. Hey, nice, or I don't know. Just I say nice a lot. I don't know why.
That must be your favorite word. Nice. What turns you on?
Good country music.
What turns you off?
Honestly, when I go to see live music and the singer can't sing.
There's a lot of that.
Because I just want to hop up there and be okay, not as an ego thing, but sometimes it's just nobody's responding to what's going on stage, So it kind of kills the crowd.
Okay. What sound do you love?
What song?
Sound.
Birds chirping. I like to hear, I like that. It's calming to me. I like to sit on the porch and just listen to the birds.
Yeah,
sing their song.
Go out in the woods.
Yeah.
What sound do you hate?
Car horns and alarms.
What's your favorite curse word?
I can get our radio dog to help you out with this one. What's her favourite curse word, Alfred?
Wait, what do I do?
Usually it's shit. I say shit a lot.
Oh, shit. Alfred, stay out of this. Oh, I can't help it. All right. Let's see, what profession other than yours, and I guess you could go with music here, what profession other than yours would you like to attempt?
Honestly, I would like to open up at some point in my life. I always wanted to open up a bed and breakfast or something that I could make my own. I don't know, my family's always been kind of entrepreneurial, and I just always really thought it would be really cool to have a bed and breakfast right outside of Nashville.
In the mountains?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Very, very secluded.
What profession would you not like to do?
Work at Walmart.
Thomas would be very upset.
Wouldn't it be boring if he was the Walmart greeter? Hello, have a nice day, have a nice day, have a fucking nice day. Oh, I just swore.
Exactly.
See, there's a time and place for it.
Have you ever watched Jeff Dunham? I know you have.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, gosh. Walter, every time he does the skit with him as the Walmart greeter, I die. You've got to go watch it.
Walter is too cool.
Yes, we love Walter.
If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you get to the pearly gates?
Probably a job well done.
That's a nice ending. Very good. I'm not going to ask her the other one.
Well,
She may be a northern girl, but I'm not going to push it.
if you could have a party in the sky with someone that's passed away, a musician that's passed away, who would it be? This could be a friend or a family if you know someone, or it could be someone famous.
That's a hard question. Well, this maybe sound kind of random, but as far as musicians, my parents were hippies, especially my mom. And I used to listen to Janis Joplin a lot, and I always thought it would be really cool to meet her.
Yeah, I think that
would be
too.
a jam session.
You know it. That'd be cool. All right, I know you're a Yankee girl, so I'm going to ask you this anyways, because we've never asked a woman on the show this, so I think we're going to try it out and see what kind of response we get.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
If you had a penis for 24 hours, what would you do?
I would probably just stare at it a lot, like, what the hell is this thing?
I'd be like going up to people in cars and wiggling it in the faces, in the windows, old people's homes and all sorts of places.
We usually ask the guys if they had a vagina for 24 hours, what would they do? You wouldn't believe some of the answers we get.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, one guy said he'd go for a bikini wax. And I'm like, you want to suffer?
Wow.
You want to suffer? You've got this thing for 24 hours and you want to suffer with it?
Oh, my God.
My idea was just go out and make all the money I can before my 24 hours is up.
Oh, heck yeah. Why not?
I'm going to put it to good use. I'm not going to let it sit there and go to waste.
Let me tell you, Jess McNear, that dick will get you in trouble.
Yeah, that gets everybody else in trouble.
It's what takes these men all these years to work out, and you're going to have it for 24 hours. Although you're not, although you've got the female brain, so you might be a bit smarter about it.
Oh, please. Oh, did you got your boots on? I hope so.
Yes, I do.
Getting pretty deep in there now. Oh boy. All right, cool. Thank you very much for your time too. That's awesome. We got one more of your songs to play too.
Very cool.
Hey, this tune we're gonna do. Let's ask you this. It's Sober. What's that all about?
It's one of my favorite songs. Besides Leaving Home. Leaving Home is my number one choice. But Sober is a song about a woman who is with someone that is an alcoholic, and she didn't realize this until later on in her relationship, and he always is telling her, you know, I love you, this, that, and the other thing, but he's always telling her this stuff when he's drunk, and so she wants to know that it's for real, and she wants to hear it sober. And
you say you wrote a lot of your songs from experience?
Yeah, this actually was not my experience personally. It was through another songwriter in a publishing company, and they had a part of it written, and they kind of gave me the background of the story, and me and my producer finished it. And they had already had the chorus, and then we kind of threw in the verses, and it turned out really great. So.
Cool. Can't wait to hear it. That's next on the list. Are we okay to go on your music page and steal some other music if we feel so?
Yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine.
Awesome. Because there's some good stuff there. I want to add a few more to the list if we can. Or you can send us some more.
Yeah, I can do that too.
Yeah,
Either
great
way,
stuff. Awesome music. Your voice is fantastic. You're a good-looking gal. I think you got it all going on for you over there. Congratulations. Good luck. And keep at it, will you?
Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys.
All right. And if you go back to Pennsylvania, just tell the snow I said hi and I'm thinking about it.
I won't be back there until it's over with.
I don't blame you. Take care of yourself.
Good night.
You too. Thank you.
Yep.
Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
It's the Yankee and the Brit, the RTM Radio Network.
This is Jessica McNear and Sober with the Yankee and the Brit Sunday.
Darling, I love it when you call me out of the blue. I really do. And when you call me baby, and swear my smile has a hold of you, you give up anything to be with me right now. I wanna hear that song you, darling. It sounds so good, I wish it were true. Really, I do. But we know too well, baby, it's wasted words when you get this way. You say you're different now, and I wouldn't believe how much you changed. I wanna hear that sober. I'd love to see that falling off your lips. I'd love to make that whiskey shut up just once, so I can know how real this is. I wanna hear that sober. I hear I want you, I love you, I miss you, I need you. Well, who's talking now? I wanna hear that sober. I'd love to see that falling off your lips. I'd love to make that whiskey shut up just once, so I can know how real this is. I wanna hear that sober. I'd love to see that falling off your lips. I'd love to make that whiskey shut up just once, so I can know how real this is. I wanna hear that sober. I wanna hear that sober.
Bob Randall, Can't Get You Off My Mind.
I wish that I could stay here for forever. 'Cause in your arms is where I wanna be. I know you have to go back there tomorrow. And darling, that's what's killing me. I know this love is wrong, but I keep on holding on in the hope that someday you'll be mine. Don't want to let you go. You know I love you so. That's why I can't get you off my mind. He doesn't love you the same way that I do. And I hate to see you throw your life away. I know your love for him is slowly dying, and that's what keeps me holding on this way. I know this love is wrong, but I keep on holding on to the hope that someday you'll be mine. Don't want to let you go. You know I love you so. That's why I can't get you off my mind. When love grows cold, it can't go on forever. There's gonna come
the time you have to say you want me more than you'll ever need him. And that's what I keep praying for every day. I know this love is wrong, but I keep on holding on in the hope that someday you'll be mine. Don't wanna let you go. You know I love you so. That's why I can't get you off my mind. Darling, that's why I can't get you off my mind.
RTM Radio.
Randy Man, what have you got for me?
Randy and Donna.
Coming to you live from Texas, it's Donna and Randy Man.
Friday and Saturday night.
On RTM Radio.
You're listening to Randy Man and Donna on the RTM Radio Network.
Through the night on a South Alabama train, made my fair shoveling coal heading down to New Orleans. Clean-faced city boy from Louisiana done stole my girl away. Swore she'd love me till she died, but she ain't in her grave. Why can't go home? No hand she's with him. Walk on my way. To make her mine, cutest thing you ever seen. That pretty boy, he come around and gave her a ring. After too much to drink, too much to think, I knew what I had to do. Grabbed my daddy's pearl, had a pistol, got a shovel and a rope or two. 'Cause I can't go home, no empty sheets with him. While I'm on my way. Crimson on the sheets. Fired another into a lover and ran off down the street. Louisiana posse tracked me down and locked me up in chains. Staring at the gallows, wishing I never got on that train. Don't try this at home, never run off the head. I'll swing to make mine. Say
Bob Kennedy, the Yankee and the Brit.
When I was coming from Montgomery, had my guitar on my back.
Thank you, Sammo.
When a stranger stopped beside me in an antique Cadillac, he was dressed like 1950, half drunk and hollow-eyed. Said, it's a long walk to Nashville, would you like a ride? Sit down in the front seat, of them speakers was solid country gold. And I know it's a stranger with those white baby asked me for a light. And I knew there was something strange about that ride. Said, Mister, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Have you paid your dues? Can you mom blues? Can you bend them guitar strings? Said, boy, can you make folks feel what you feel inside? If you big star bound, let me wonder, it's a long, hard ride. Then he cried just south of Nashville, and he turned that color around. Said, this is where you get off, boy, 'cause I'm going back to Alabama. So I stepped out of that Cadillac, said, Mister, many thanks. He said, you don't have to call me Mister, Mister. The whole world called me Hank. Cry when you play and sing. Have you paid your dues? Can you moan blues? Can you bend them guitar strings? Said, boy, can you make folks feel what you feel inside? If you're big star bound, let me wonder, it's a long, hard ride. Sam Tiffin, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Have you paid your dues? Can you moan blues? Can you bend them guitar strings? Or can you make folks feel what you feel inside? If you're big star bound, let me wonder, it's a long, hard ride. If you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. This song written by Gary Gentry, one of the finest writers that ever was.
Call me the wall, 'cause I won't break. Girls call me the reptile, 'cause I'm like a snake. You can call me the wind, 'cause I'm blowing away. Yeah, I've been called a lot of things, but call me the rain. Call me the rain, 'cause I make it pour. Call me the rain, outside your door. I'll bring the thunder, and I'll wash it all away. Yeah, I've been called a lot of things, but call me the rain. I can bring the storm clouds, I can block the sun, and I can make the lightning flash. Oh, I can make it run. I'm damn near a hurricane. Call me the rain, call me the rain, 'cause I make it pour. Call me the rain, outside your door. I'll bring the thunder, and I wash it all away. I've been called a lot of things, but call me the rain. wash it all away. Yeah, I done caught a lot of things, a lot of things. But call me the rain. Call me the rain.
I know everybody knows this one. There's no reason you can't be singing along.
Come on, Belinda.
Here's the lyrics.
Well, this old city feels just like a jail. I wanna bust out and run like hell, never looking back until I reach those hills. Yeah, the Great Smoky Mountains, the thought of you gives me the chills. All right. I need a tailgate, a jar of the river, and my guitar on a bonfire Saturday night. If I don't take a little time for me to unwind, I'll never get the feeling right. I need a cane pole, fishing hole, catfish on, here we go. You know what I like. I need a laying low, good old down on Southern night.
Oh, don't we all?
Me and my baby working like some slaves. My kids need fed and my bills need paid, and I'm working overtime, just trying to survive. Yeah, yeah. They call it living the dream, even if it costs you your life. Well, here we go. I need a tailgate, a jar of the river, and my guitar on a bonfire Saturday night. If I don't take a little time for me to unwind, I'll never get the feeling right. I need a cane pole, fishing hole, catfish on, here we go. You know what I like. I need a laying low, good old down home Southern night.
Yes!
Chomping at the bit for any chance I can get. I don't give a damn what the boss man says. My truck is all packed, I'll be there in a few. Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't drink often, but baby, now when I do, well, I need a tailgate, a jar of the river, and my guitar on a bonfire Saturday night. If I don't take a little time for me to unwind, I'll never get the feeling right. I need a cane pole, fishing hole, catfish on, here we go. Now you know what I like. I need a laying low, good old down on Southern night. Yeah, 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 I need a laying low, good old down home Southern night.
Right, who do you think you are? Yankee and the Brit, Sunday, almost done. 2 more for the road and we are toast.
Oh, we got another sing-along?
Yeah, I do. I don't know if you know it. Bubba shot the jukebox. I don't think you know that
Bubba
one.
shot the jukebox.
Mm.
What did he do? What did he shoot it with? His willy?
It made him sad, made him cry.
Like Dave Collins. What? Now you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I do, as a matter of fact. You're such a knobhead, though, sometimes. Let's see. How's this sound?
You are the wanker banker, he cometh today.
I didn't know he had a creaking ship in there. Did I put that in there?
I put the creaking ship
Did you?
in there. Yeah, because we was getting it ready for the Talk Like a Pirate Day.
This guy was a friend of Donna's from England, and I got to know him a little bit, and what a funny dude. And then he
I didn't really
got in a
know
car wreck.
I didn't really know him at all, actually, but I was so sad when he died. I just could not believe it.
Yeah, he
I
got in a
was-
car crash
I was
and was
crying
gone.
for days
and
about it.
He had us laughing like crazy. The guy was funny as hell, man.
War, it be street like a pirate day today, and it be wanker banker here. Did you know pieces of 8 sounds a lot like masturbate?
What a disgusting dude.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
But that's those Brits, you know how they are. Anyways, one more for the road, man. Thank you very much to Jess McNear for coming by. What an awesome lady. Good-looking gal and can sing like hell. That's awesome. We'll be playing her tunes now for a while. Very cool stuff.
Oh, Donna Joe, you're out now.
Nah, not quite. But we're out of here in just a few minutes. 2 more tunes, and we are gone like a cool breeze. Mark Chestnut. Bubba shot the poop box. What a great show. See you guys Friday. Say goodnight, Donna.
Night, Donna. Let's do it right this time, okay? Ready? Ready? Yanki.
I don't even know the words.
I'll do your bits, you do mine.
Okay.
Yankee and the Brit, they are the Yankee and the Brit. Yankee and the Brit, they are the Yankee and the Brit.
I do it better than you do.
And the Brit. Yankee and the Brit, they are the Yankee and the Brit. The Yankee, the Brit. I've got this. The Brit. The Brit.
Love Stranger Things.
The Brit.
Yankee and the Brit, they are the Yankee and the Brit. Yankee and the Brit, they are the Yankee and the Brit.
The Brit.
They are the Yankee and the Brit.
The Brit.
And the Brit.
The things we do.